This is a song that I wrote about a boy who I liked, but my parents didn't. I just really like to write songs about boys. I remember screaming something like, "But Daddy, I love him!" and running out and storming into my room and slamming the door. I'm really not much for fits of rebellion. This song, I wrote it right after my one epic teenage tantrum. And then I sat down on the floor and wrote this song. So thank you for rewarding that behavior.
All the PR for Travis, I literally forgot she was with Maddie Healy.
Yeah, PR for that went really bad, and the PR for this is doing really well.
She's basically, who's the character from X-Men? Mystique. She becomes them, and then she sheds it when she's done. And I just feel like even her fans need to admit that she's a very talented person, but she's also out of her mind, and everything is a marketing and a PR move. Whoever she is dating, she becomes them for a little bit.
Well, it's all manipulation.
Yes, and the thing that freaks me out about her relationships, and you can go back and you can see this, is that she quite literally takes on their entire person.
From her epic teenage tantrum tales to her fiery clapbacks, juicy PR playbooks, and family dynamics unraveled, we're diving deep into the drama that surrounds our favorite pop queen. First up, buckle up for a trip down memory lane as we uncover the inspiration behind Taylor's hit song, "But Daddy, I Love Him." You won't believe how a simple argument with her dad birthed one of her most iconic tunes. Then, brace yourselves for Taylor's no-holds-barred response to critics and ex-flames. She's serving up some sass and style with every lyric, leaving us all in awe of her unapologetic attitude. Then there's Taylor's alleged PR maneuvers with NFL star Travis Kelce, dissecting rumors of strategic romance and real connections. We're peeling back the curtain on Taylor's family dynamics, from her parents' unwavering support to the rumors swirling around her relationship with her dad. Taylor's teen tantrum tales. Okay, Swifties, gather round. Have you heard the latest buzz from Taylor Swift? Our pop queen has spilled some juicy deets about her song, "But Daddy, I Love Him." And let me tell you, it's a real-life drama straight out of a teen movie. It's 2008, and a young Taylor Swift is navigating her way through the roller coaster of teenage life. In a recently resurfaced interview, Taylor, now 34, gives us the scoop on how one epic teenage tantrum led to the creation of one of her biggest hits. Back then, she was having a bit of a clash with her dad, Scott. It was the classic "my dad doesn't get my love life" moment. During the heat of the argument, Taylor, in true dramatic fashion, screamed, "But Daddy, I Love Him." Can you imagine? Talk about a scene right out of a Disney movie. And funny enough, that line was originally from the 1989 Disney classic The Little Mermaid. Ariel would be proud. After her big outburst, Taylor stormed off to her room, slammed the door, and instead of sulking like any other teen, she channeled all that teen angst into something productive. She sat down and penned the song "Love Story," which, as we all know, became a massive hit from her album Fearless. She described this as her one and only epic teenage tantrum, and it sure paid off, didn't it?
This is a song that I wrote about a boy who I liked, but my parents didn't. I just really like to write songs about boys. I remember screaming something like, "But Daddy, I love him!" and running out and storming into my room and slamming the door. I'm really not much for fits of rebellion. This song, I wrote it right after my one epic teenage tantrum. And then I sat down on the floor and wrote this song. So thank you for rewarding that behavior.
Fast forward to 2024, and Taylor's added a fresh twist to that iconic phrase with her new song, "But Daddy, I Love Him." It's one of the standout tracks from her latest album, The Tortured Poets Department. And if you've been lucky enough to catch her on the Eras Tour, you know it's a real highlight in the TTPD segment. So next time you listen to "But Daddy, I Love Him," just remember the teenage drama and door slamming that brought it to life. Taylor sure knows how to turn a tantrum into a tune, right? Taylor's fiery clapback. Hold on to your hats, Swifties. Taylor is not here for the haters or their endless gripes about her love life. With the release of her latest album, The Tortured Poets Department, she's addressing the noise head-on, especially the backlash over her 2023 fling with the 1975's Maddie Healy. On the track "But Daddy, I Love Him," Taylor's biting back at the critics who love to dissect her every romantic move. Right from the first verse, she takes aim at the pearl-clutching judgmental folks singing, "Sarah's and Hannah's in their Sunday best, clutching their pearls sighing what a mess. I just learned these people try and save you 'cause they hate you." Ouch. Swift's not holding back. But don't think it's all anger and no humor. The chorus shows Taylor's playful side with a line that's pure gold. "I'm running with my dress unbuttoned, screaming, "But daddy, I love him. I'm having his baby. No, I'm not, but you should see your faces." She's calling out everyone who's had a meltdown over her personal choices, and it's hilarious. Then she dives deep again, making it clear that she owns her reputation and won't be dictated by others. In the post-chorus and bridge, she hits back at the judgmental creeps, singing, "I'll tell you something about my good name. It's mine alone to disgrace. I don't cater to all these vipers dressed in empath's clothing." Taylor's making it crystal clear she's the master of her own narrative. Matty Healy isn't the only ex getting a mention on this album. Down Bad and I Can Fix Him No Really I Can also delve into her turbulent relationship with Healy. She gets raw about his controversial opinions and his ghosting antics, singing, "I loved your hostile takeovers," and later, "How dare you think it's romantic, leaving me safe and stranded." The Tortured Poets department is a treasure trove of Swift's life, with tracks like Thank You Amy and Florida, hinting at her drama with Kim Kardashian and Joe Alwyn, and The Alchemist and So High School, seemingly touching on her romance with Travis Kelce. Taylor Swift is mad, and she's letting the world know it with her sharp lyrics and no apologies attitude. You go, girl. Taylor Swift's PR playbook. Swifties, the rumor mill is spinning. Ever since Taylor was spotted at Arrowhead Stadium cheering for Travis Kelce, tongues have been wagging. The 12-time Grammy winner's appearance at the Kansas City game and the subsequent dinner date with Kelce have set off a frenzy of romance rumors. But is there more to this story? Enter Kami Crawford, who's spilling some serious tea. According to Crawford, Taylor might be using Travis for some good PR and to divert attention from her brief and controversial fling from the 1975's Matty Healy. The PR for her time with Healy, who's known for some problematic remarks, wasn't exactly a hit with the public. Crawford points out the PR for that went really bad and the PR for this is doing really well.
Well, there's two other people who are in love who are just taking the pop culture world by storm. And
That's the only one I know. Flags on the play, goal. I honestly don't know who we should be more afraid of, NFL fans or the Swifties.
Well, I know that Taylor Swift is a fan of catfish.
I don't know anything about football.
But do you have a hot take on Taylor Swift?
No. He was in a long-term relationship. They were engaged with, he looks like he's royalty or something. Is he? Then she was in a relationship with someone that was not good. And I think people are skipping over that.
Crawford didn't mince words when talking about Healy. Despite still enjoying some of the 1975's music, she acknowledged Healy's problematic comments and suggested that Taylor's relationship with him was a rebound after her long-term romance ended. People are skipping over that. I think people are thinking that Healy was the rebound guy, Crawford added. Taylor and Matty Healy sparked dating rumors in May, only for it to fizzle out by June. The anti-hero singer's quick pivot to being seen with Kelce has made headlines and caught the public's eye. And let's be honest, Kelce has become a favorite among Swifties, especially after he gushed on his podcast. Shout out to Taylor for pulling up. That was pretty ballsy. She looked amazing. He seemed just as smitten, adding, "I just thought it was awesome how everyone in the suite had nothing but great things to say about her. You know, the friends and family." So is this budding romance a genuine connection or a strategic PR move? Whether it's love or just some clever maneuvering, one thing's for sure, Taylor knows how to keep us talking. What do you think, Swifties? Is Taylor just playing the PR game, or is there something real with Travis Kelce?
Matt Healy was like the rebound guy, but she was in a relationship with Matt Healy. It was public.
All the PR for Travis, I literally forgot she was with Matty Healy.
Yeah. PR for that went really bad, and the PR for this is doing really well. Yeah, exactly. Ta-da! Lead singer of 1975. I used to love the 1975. Still love some of the songs, but he's made some very problematic comments.
Family dynamics unraveled. All right, Swifties, let's delve into the world of Taylor's family saga. From her parents' support to the rumors swirling around her relationship with her dad, we're spilling all the tea. First off, Taylor's parents, Andrea and Scott, deserve major props for making her dreams a reality. They uprooted their lives and moved to Nashville so Taylor could chase her music dreams. Andrea's marketing savvy and Scott's financial advice were invaluable in Taylor's journey to stardom. But did Scott's investments buy Taylor's success? Some say he threw $300,000 into Big Machine Records, Taylor's former label, but let's face it, Taylor's talent speaks for itself.
I'm not trying to be a prude here, but if I'm the mom of the 10-year-old girl in the audience, there were just a couple of moves there that I would be like, English tour backstage, they referred to me as Mama Swift.
My mom has come out on the road with us, and she's always around.
Hang with their moms all the time, although I'm pretty lucky because mine apparently does. I don't even begin to understand how this happened, but I do love it.
Important, she draws the 13 on my hand every night. 13's my lucky number, so.
Now about that dad-daughter dynamic. Taylor's dad has been her rock from day one. He's been there every step of the way, even joining her on tour and basking in the glitz and glam of the music industry. Taylor's Grammy shout-out to her dad and their close bond on tour speaks volumes about their relationship. But let's not forget her mom, Andrea, who's been Taylor's confidant and road companion, making the tour life feel like home.
This is for my dad. Thank you for all those times that you said I could do whatever I wanted in life. All of us when we're 80 years old and we are telling the same stories over and over again to our grandkids and they're so annoyed with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
But here's where it gets juicy. Taylor's relationship with her dad might not be as spotlight-worthy as her bond with her mom. While they're still close, Taylor's mom often took the lead on tours, leaving dad at home. Some even speculate that this distance played a role in their divorce. Ouch. But don't worry, Swifties, despite the ups and downs, Taylor's still daddy's girl at heart. And let's not overlook the songs Taylor's penned for her mom like The Best Day and Soon You'll Get Better, which tugged at our heartstrings and showcased their unbreakable bond. But what about dad?
I was like, when they saw the water come down.
Oh, like they were like, what? Mom has always been very logical, very practical, and I think that's why I've always been that way. Dad's the one who's like, I had this crazy idea, or, you know, he's the daydreamer. He's the one who's always like walking around.
Would you like a pic?
I think
This is what I do. I give away pics to people.
Taylor's yet to dedicate a tune to him, leaving fans wondering if there's more to this family tale. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.